How you doing, my people? How's everything now? Why here again? What is Rashida doing now? Well,
Hello.
we're live, my people. What's up, guys? So, we want to have a discussion today, and it's going to be quite long compared to what we used to always have, because this is a topic that is quite sensitive, and again, we really want to touch as much areas as we can touch today. So, that being said, I want to make some ground rules or some, you understand, principles. I want to lay down some, you understand, statements. Firstly, I would never, A.O.S abroad will never discourage anyone from going to any other country, you understand, different from Canada. So, what I mean by that is, if you reach out to us, for instance, and you tell us that, okay, you want to work on maybe like a country like Spain, for instance, we will never discourage you not to go to that country because many times we have not even had experiences. And what we do share on our channel are experiences of what we have actually gone through. So we cannot be of assistance or we cannot really talk much about another country that we have not been to. It's very practical. That's the principle that I feel that you two should actually understand. Now, secondly, um if peradventure you now reach out to us as a client and you say okay you want to go to maybe like Barbados or maybe like Mexico, for instance, I've not been there, you understand. So the little I know about other countries that I've been to, like Canada, is what I'm going to talk about, you understand, in that session. I want you to understand that because I cannot be talking about Mexico when I've not been there or when perhaps I've not researched about it. Now, some people, some form of clients would always reach out and they will talk about that yes, they want to go to the UK. Many times what I talk about in relations to UK is always related to what I hear, the hearsay, the news I actually watch. You understand? And some clients that also reach back to us to tell us that okay, this is how they are
Okay.
faring. This is how they are what they are feeling about the UK compared to Canada.
And
I,
their feeling is not everybody's feeling.
exactly.
So they may be okay with the weather, the cost
Yes,
of living,
the
and
cost of
everything,
living,
and some
cool.
other people may not be okay with it.
They may not.
So
They may not be okay with it. Now,
it's just based on their
it's
opinions.
based exactly. You have said the word. It's based on their opinions. Just like I have opinion about Canada, those people living in other places to have opinions about the UK, about the US, about
Germany.
Germany. You understand? Thank you. About other places. So, some people will always reach out to us, especially I've noticed a trend that when some clients have reached out to us and they have talked about coming to Canada, you understand? And after some time, they decide that okay, they don't want to go to Canada, maybe because some people are actually scared of not writing the IELTS examination, some are scared of failing it, some are scared of, you understand, all the requirements that permanent residence, for instance, is all about in Canada. So they decide themselves because yes, it is your own decision, it is your own life. They decide themselves, oh, I want to go to Germany because, for instance, Germany has free education. I don't need to pay for education as I would pay in Canada. Now, again, just like I've laid down the principles, I have not been to Germany. So you cannot be asking me about what do I feel about Canada versus Germany. I would most likely, you understand, talk about Canada where I've been, that I've seen people, you understand, visit. I've seen people tour, I've seen people study in, and I've seen people just like me come in as permanent residents. So I'll talk more about what? About Canada. Likewise, if you are reaching out to me or to us telling us that okay, yes, you want to go to the US, do you understand? Because maybe, for instance, your brother is there, your uncle is there, and they have sought out a job for you. You understand? And you feel that I won't be happy for you. No, please don't feel that way. I'll be happy for you because yes, the major thing I do always tell people is that anywhere you're going, be confident, be independent, and you understand, really enjoy your stay in that particular place you are going to. I do always, there are three factors. So far, I'm not feeding you. So far, I'm not housing you. And so far, that I am not responsible for your other family members. Do you understand? Maybe if you are married, if you have kids. So far, I'm not. I don't have any say. to where you are going. I don't have any say to what you should do. Many a times, in fact, I realize that so far you will not come to meet me back at the end of the day that okay, you have been in the US now you now need my support, which is good to ask for support. But if me too, I cannot give you support, I can't give you what I don't have. That's it
Mm-hmm.
basically. I can't give you what I don't have.
It's just
So
the thing you have been saying since.
mhm,
We cannot share what we do not have.
what we don't have.
Yeah, like the experience you're asking that how is UK, how is the weather, how is this, how is that. We have not been to the UK
Exactly.
and we don't know how life is
In the
in the
UK.
UK. But
Confirm.
we know how life is in Canada. And mind you, this is our own opinion. Even as life is treating us in Canada, it can be treating another person differently.
Differently,
So it's just
exactly.
our opinion. What we notice in our own surroundings. So it's
Surroundings,
not
true.
generally okay.
So, that being said, when it comes to immigration, when it comes to coming to Canada, do you understand? You have to understand something that if you are telling me you want to go to the UK and you're asking me about the differences between UK and Canada, what I'll be able to talk about is Canada majorly. But when I want to talk about UK, I would say it's based on what I have heard, the news that I have watched, the people that have reached out to me, you understand, in form of my clients, still telling me the differences between the UK and Canada. That okay, UK, this is this, this is so based on my conversations with some of them, I would talk about it. And many a times it may be in the negatives because why? Many of those clients have reached out to me complaining, you understand, using those factors that I talked about to complain about UK. But also, I have met some people who are in the UK who are currently telling me, oh, Canada, UK is very good. And these are people that they wanted to come to Canada before, but they have gone to the UK and now they are hustling it out. Some people are okay doing 80 hours work of job, 90 hours work of job a week. I am not okay with it. I can't actually survive with that. That is why I came to Canada, set up my business, and be able to actually work anytime I like, do anything anytime I like without actually stressing. If you want to be in a country like the UK where you have to do two, three jobs, you understand? Over time, even in Canada, some people do it, but I can't do it. So, back to what Rashida says, the experience you may have in a country may be so different from the experience I am having in that particular country. So, another thing I would like to actually talk about is that if you feel that what I'm saying is biased, and please take it from me, it is biased. Because why? How I came in may be different from how you want to actually go into another country. Many people will tell me they want to come in to the go into the US or go into UK through study. Your own
Hello,
experience is
good
different from my own
afternoon.
experience. Hello,
Fine, how
ma.
are you?
Good afternoon, ma. So it's different from my own experience because I didn't come in as an international student. I didn't come in as a temporary foreign worker. I didn't come in as a visitor or as a tourist. So what I am going to be experiencing may be slightly different from what you are experiencing. In fact, I would say boldly that my own experience as a PR may even quite be better than someone that is coming in as an international student or as a visitor or as a refugee or as a temporary foreign worker. So, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to explain to you is that I would never discourage you. Is you that would have that experience that you will live in that particular place that you are going to. Is you that would be able to say your story anywhere you go. Now you go tell me how the place be. You understand? At the end of the day, if it pays you, you'll be happy and have fun. You understand actually being there. If it doesn't pay you, you can always, just like some of our clients now are reaching out to us that, okay, this thing you have been talking about, permanent residence in Canada, okay, I'm in Dubai, I'm in Qatar, I would like to come over here. It's all your choice. But don't think that because, for instance, you have reached out to me, that you have said you wanted to come to Canada and you wanted to work on your permanent residence, and now that you have decided again that, okay, you don't want to come to Canada, or maybe you saw a free sponsorship of a job, for instance, in the US, and you want to go to the US, no problem. I'll be happy for you going to that country. I'll be happy for you going to the UK, going to Germany for free education, going to the UK, you understand, struggling and everything. But the major thing is, so far I'm not feeding you. So far you are not begging me for money. So far, you understand, I'm not in charge of your family. Aluta, continue and enjoy yourself. So I hope you actually got value from that. Thank you.